Hey, what's up? This is Mikey at Blue Monkey Bicycles, and thank you for your purchase of a Pedego electric bike from Blue Monkey Bicycles. In this video, I'll show you how to use the display. So, let's jump in. First and foremost, make sure the battery is charged, installed on the bike, and the main switch on the back of the battery is turned on. Hey, some people miss this step, so I'm not going to point fingers and I'm not going to name names, but it does happen sometimes. Very rarely. Well, a little more common than that. To start up the bike, press the top power button for a second and the display will boot up and show you a few things. On the top right in big numbers is the current speed. The bottom right is the variable display, which I'll get to in a second. The bottom left is the current pedal assist level, and the top left is the power output, also once you get moving. This part in the middle is the remaining battery charge, and on some of the bikes it will display a numerical charge level from 100% to 0%. The plus and minus buttons on the display, that controls pedal assist. The higher the number, the faster you're going. Now this is where you're going to be spending most of your time when you're using the bike. Pressing the power button briefly will turn on the display backlight as well as the front and rear light all simultaneously. Press the power button again to turn all this stuff off. Now remember that variable display? That is controlled with the set button. Press the set button briefly and it will cycle through a few things in the following order. The trip set, a timer for the ride that you're on, the total odometer, and then back to trip set. If you'd like to reset the trip value, press and hold the set button for a few solid seconds and then it will show you a couple things. The first page will reset the trip value when you press the minus button. You can press and hold the set button to save and move on, or you can press the set button briefly to go to the next setting. The second page will adjust the top speed. Now whatever you do, don't change that top speed on the bike. In all honesty, if you do change the top speed on the bike, that would change the legal classification of the vehicle from a bicycle perhaps to a motorcycle. Depends on the state laws that you've got, so be aware of that. Anyways, moving on. The third page will allow the wheel size to be adjusted. This should be set from the factory, so you don't really need to worry about it. The last page is changing the counter from miles to kilometers. Again, press and hold the set button for a few seconds to save all of this stuff and move on. Alright, the last thing is the USB charge port. Press and hold the plus and set button both for a couple of seconds and you'll see this little indicator light up for the USB charge port. Underneath the display is a rubber plug that allows access to this port. You can plug in your phone, your speakers, or a banana, all while you ride your electric bike. Thanks again for your purchase of a Pedego electric bike from Blue Monkey Bicycles. If you came here from one of our many assembly videos, it's probably just best to click on the back button on your browser. That way you'll get sent back to the exact video that you were watching to assemble your bike. If you're all done with that, you can check out this video. This is a battery video on how to take care of your battery and how to get the most out of it. If you came here from a different source and you don't have a bike from us yet, be sure to check out this video. This one is the range test video where we actually get on the bikes and we try them out to see how far they can go exactly, without any guesses. It's a real world test. We put a lot of effort into it and we've tested all the Pedego systems and a lot of other systems from other bikes and other manufacturers, so that's a really good one to check out. Also, if you're still browsing around, please visit our website, bluemonkeybicycles.com.